Coffee this morning. How you doing today? I'm super pumped about the fusion for December, and I think that you will be too. I am excited to share her kit because I think she is very cool and interesting. She's gonna pair alongside Sir Nick, and together they're going to make a really interesting pair. We'll get him at the end of the Titan event. I don't think that I can get him on the free to play. Well, it's not on the low spend account. I don't think I can get him on the alt because I do not do high enough dungeons yet in order to be able to complete all of those and get all the points. So I'm just taking what I can get. On the main account, I'm going to get a dupe Sir Nick, I think. So if you have Sir Nick or you're going to get Sir Nick, I think that he needs a buff, but he's still okay as is. But what I really want to focus on today is her kit. Okay, so if we hop over here to the news desk, welcome on over. Lady Noelle is going to be the December fusion. She's going to be a void support legendary from the Sacred Order, which I mean, she has to be, right? Like, if that's what they're gonna do, she has to be. But is that what we really needed? I don't know. Like, Sacred Order already has a bazillion champions. And putting another one in there, another Void Lego will make the seventh Void Lego in Sacred Order. Like, that's wild and crazy pants. But anyway, she does have a very unique and powerful kit. My question is where and how will we use her? But what you need to know at first is this is a powerful arrangement of skills. Also, she's void, which is important because then you don't have the affinity issue. Okay. So at first glance, I was like, this A1 sucks. Okay. But I think it's way better than we're thinking at first, at least for me. So forget about the freeze part for a second. After you book her, this is going to be 100% chance of block buffs on an A1. And then if you are spreading those buffs at all, you could have your block buffs champion for Hydra be Lady Noelle if you really needed it to be. Because it's on her A1, she can just do it every turn. And I know that's obvious, but that's powerful. I don't know if that exists in the game. 100% block buffs on the A1. Maybe one other person has it. Ugir, maybe. It's just like that's not an ability that people have. Also, she's going to decrease the target's turn meter by 20% if they're under a freeze debuff. I don't know that that's really the important part. The important part is the block buffs and that it can't be resisted if Sir Nick's on the team. So, like, she doesn't need accuracy for this if you're going to run them together, which that's incredible. Obviously, no cooldown because it's an A1. Her A2 is weird and interesting, okay? It does a lot, okay? It does a lot. So, first things first, let's get the Sir Nick part out of the way. What she's going to do is if she's targeting Sir Nick with this, he's going to just activate his unkillable for free. I think that that could just mean you have a clan boss team that Sir Nick keeps up unkillable the whole time. And I'm honestly a little salty that I can't do that on the new account because that sounds cool, but it's just not possible. So we're not going to worry about it. So that's cool. It's not going to put his skill on cooldown, I don't think. It just activates. And she's going to place increased speed on all allies. Okay. Now to the sheep part. Okay. If you have a sheep, she's going to unsheep them. If they are not a sheep, then she's going to heal them by 50% of her max HP and then surplus heal half of that to everyone else. So, like, that's pretty incredible. Like, let me zoom in here for you in case you want to like take a screenshot or you can't see it. I hate when people making videos, we make it too small and you can't read it. That's not the point. Okay, that is not the point. So, anyway, what do you think about this ability? Because it's weird and interesting to me. It is weird and interesting. Okay, so next up, we have her A3 and her passive and her aura. It keeps going, okay? So she has an AoE revive that revives your whole team with 50% HP, 50% turn meter, and freezes all enemies. And the debuff can't be resisted or blocked if Sir Nick is on the same team. Okay, that's powerful. You have to have somebody who dies, okay, but you can arrange that if you want to. Like, you could make a weird, interesting team of like Monkey, Valkanen, and the two Nicholases, like the two Santas. How do we refer to them together? Anyway, like that could be a weird and interesting arena team. Is that a good strategy to kill your team and then revive them and then freeze them? That sounds freaking cool to me, but probably that's, it's better to just kill them. But this is a very interesting ability. Okay, don't get too caught up on the freezing them, but I do think that that's powerful. You could also put somebody like Gergo or Tormund, like people who are benefiting from freezes. That could go well in this type of a strategy. And then the other thing here is that this is on a 3. Like, is there another AoE revive on a 3-turn cooldown? I don't know the answer to that. But that is a very powerful ability. And so, like, I think that, like, I think maybe she and some of these other abilities, the block buffs, etc. Then we have this passive, okay? Decreases the speed of all enemies under freeze debuffs by 10%. It doesn't have to be from. Then they get unfrozen